Hey YouTube, thank you for coming to my channel. Today we're discussing Uber. Yes, Uber is in the news today because Uber made a latest acquisition of Postmates for 2.65 billion dollar deal in stock purchase. It's a great deal for Uber, as you can see, and the stock is trading just around 32.40 right now. Now it's a great day for Uber because they're making a push to have a bigger percentage in that Uber Eats delivery space that we know is making a lot of revenue as of late. Now, especially with the coronavirus situation right now, more and more Americans and people around the world are ordering their food online or through Uber app and through other companies as well. Let's face it, all the restaurants that I know are still closed up. So the only way to really enjoy a meal is by ordering or takeout, or if it's a bar that's have like a patio, then you can definitely enjoy some food. Now, why is this news is good for Uber? Now we know that the Grubhub deal fell through with Uber and they lost out to that deal with that European company. Now, in terms of an investment, I think Uber is not really a short-term investment for anyone. Uber is more of a long-term investment. If we look back at Uber in the last year, I would say we can see that Uber is definitely a long-term play for anyone that's looking to make money in the long run, make a good profit. Uber is a safe bet to play. Now we know Uber is still trading less than their IPO, so it is a great buy. Now, if we go back in February of this year, we can see Uber was on a climb from November up to February, hit $40 before dropping at $14, $13 during the Corona peak. Now, as we can see again, Uber is on a second climb again, and I believe at 37, 38 um, last couple of weeks, until you can see a slowly decline here, back in the low 30s before picking back up again. Now, for anyone that's looking for Uber, again, it's a great investment. We cannot go back and change the past. If you're looking back 6 months, I don't believe that you will ever see this stock back in $14 range. And that course I've set. Now, I've tried to recommend this stock in the past to a few family members and friends. Now, as always, guys, I only put company in my group that I invest in. Now, I have invested in Uber for quite some time. I'm one of the original investor during the IPO. I was in, and after the week after the IPO, I was in again because I tried to lower my average. And then gratefully, during the coronavirus time, I was able to go in to break my average in the low 20s. So now I'm okay. Now, I don't believe it will ever drop in that range unless if something huge happen that disrupt the entire market. Now, when the vaccine becomes available, the price for Uber stock will rise because Uber will be, of course, making more money by generating more revenue. So Uber is one of those companies as what we're looking at right now. Because people are still scared of getting the coronavirus, not many people are taking Uber. And if you are taking Uber, not many people are taking Uber with friends or family. It's either whoever is in a household is taking a ride to from point A to point B. It could be from your house to the grocery store, from grocery store back to your home, or from home to work, work to home. So you don't have those long, excited trips of a group of friends taking an Uber XL or a premium ride going to the club and to all those places. So Uber is making less of a revenue as what they would normally make 6 months or a year ago. Now, one of the main thing why I think this is a great investment for anyone, if you look at the long term, and like 6 months ago, it's past. Okay, we won't be able to get this stock back at $14 or $15, right? It's not possible unless if something happened that will disrupt the entire market. This is the only way you will see the stock in $14 range. Now, it's trading at $32 right now per share. I can say 32.43. That number will fluctuate. It is a great price. Now, if you want to take your time and do some research, by all means, that's the proper way. That's the best way. That's the right way to do it. Now, I tell people over and over, if the stock move from 32 to $40, and if you didn't invest in that price, then you're not really losing, right? You're not missing out. It's just a missed opportunity, but still you can still make money. Now, the main thing why I think Uber would make a lot of money first, or number one, once a vaccine becomes available or once more retail space starts to reopen, then more and more people will take Uber. People will take Uber to go shopping, people will take Uber to go to the mall, to the doctor's office, to grocery stores, etc. Number two, the Uber Eats platform is doing well. This is one of the main reasons why Uber is going out and trying to pick up more companies to expand their operation. So it only makes sense that you invest in Uber. Think about it this way. If the coronavirus have teach us anything important is that A, to stay healthy, please wear a mask covering or something to prevent you from getting sick, of course. And okay, yes, we need to be in great shape. We understand that picture. But if it teaches anything else, is that Uber Eats is crucial because more and more Americans or Canadians or Europeans are ordering food constantly, right? People are staying home. People are staying home and ordering food in their house. People are afraid to go outside, especially during this time. No one wants to contradict the coronavirus. Okay, that's number two. Number three, one of the biggest thing why I think you should invest in Uber now. And remember my channel, stay subscribed, and you'll remember this forever. We do know Uber is one of the leader in the ride sharing platform in general, right? Number two, in the food delivery industry, Uber is starting to become the number one company if you really think about it. Right? We know Skip the Dishes is great and Just Eat and all those guys, right? But with this acquisition, this put Uber in a lead position to take advantage of the market. So those two are covered. But one thing we're forgetting, Uber still have an opportunity to get into the grocery section. Just think about it. Uber is planning and they're moving strategically. Once the ride sharing thing, we know, okay, Uber has its own identity in ride sharing. In the food delivery services, Uber came in the game late, but they have developed a strong foundation and brand awareness amongst consumer that's ordering food, that they are one of the company to use when you're ordering food. And it makes sense. People like everything to be consolidated. One app. You can take a ride, you can order food, right? That's a plus. Right? For me, it's a plus. And then third, groceries. Think how easy or how convenient it would be and how logical it is to us. Like if I was able to order Uber to rideshare and to do takeout foods or whatever, and to do my groceries as well in the one app, it makes life easier. And I think that's what Uber is looking at long-term picture. The day when Uber announced that they have acquired any company that do grocery, this stock will skyrocket. Because now you're looking at one entity and that covering all those options. You want to take a ride, or you want Uber Eats, or you want to buy grocery. And just imagine in most states, and I think in most countries now, I know in Canada, and they're rolling out delivery of the alcohol beverages as well. So just imagine if Uber is in that space that you can do eats, you can do ride sharing, you can do grocery, including alcohol. And just imagine when the next big thing comes out with prescription. Do you imagine if Uber is in prescription, especially with most people as we know it, especially when you're ordering like cannabis prescription? A lot of people don't feel comfortable actually going to a pharmacy to pick those stuff up, right? And a lot of different other prescription as well. Most people feel that if they pay someone to pick it up, they feel behind the scenes, not much seeing the pharmacist or pharmacy person to know who they are. That's a big play. So if Uber is in Eats right now, they're in rides, and in the future, if they do go in groceries or into prescription delivery, then that's a huge market. I know in Canada, the Instacart is doing grocery. They're not doing alcohol, but they're doing prescription. So just imagine if you have one company that do rides, eats, groceries, and prescription, then that's a huge play, right? So Again, guys, as always, I won't really force anyone to invest. I share the information. If you like the information, please subscribe, please like, leave a comment. It is a great long-term opportunity to invest. Uber has been one of the most recognized like tech company in the world by far, right? So again, I want to thank you for coming to my channel. As usual, please do your research. I'm not a licensed broker or financial advisor. The information is surely just information wise, educational wise, entertainment wise. You have to make the decision and invest smart. Again, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you.